Okay, fine. We are back once again in FE2, but in this time now, we are now playing this and also recording, because in those previous days I also played that game. I mean this game, but didn't record it, of course. And reason why I record this in September 15th. And if I have already made a video about the 6th anniversary of FE2, it's because it's been 6 years since I played FE2 for the very first time. Already the 5th anniversary, but I decided to do the 6th one. And well, we're now just going to play once again FE2, and meanwhile just drinking my water. And also another thing is that in this video I won't talk almost anything, so expect some minutes of silence. So here we go. Let's begin with this video. Also I later talk to you about the history of myself playing FE2 on the 5th anniversary. I have told you that history, but I didn't tell you the days after 2020. I had said that I would talk if I get the 1000th daily strike login, or if I would lose that thing. I had already reached the 1000, but still I haven't made that video. But I'm just using this video. Yeah, I'm just using that video to talk about the history of myself playing FE2, but I'll later do this thing. Meanwhile, let's just continue playing a little bit seriously. So, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I was just drinking my water. Yeah, I needed to brush a little bit, but now I'm back. Oh, damn it. You cannot do this to me. You cannot do. Ah, damn it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just very silent this part. And this sometimes I just don't talk while playing it for like maybe an hour, maybe, I don't know. I think that would be too much. Maybe like 20 minutes. I don't know, but well, I'm referring talking to like the things I am talking, not making saying words I just usually say when I just die or survive. I just talk when I'm just a little bit frustrated that I die, but other than that, I don't talk for like maybe an hour. Yeah, it's because it's a little bit awkward to talk to myself. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't like too much recording. The reasons why I didn't want to make recorded videos was because of that thing, but now I'm getting a little bit used to it. But yeah, back in like early 2023, I didn't want to record videos. I mean to talk my videos in my microphone. Yeah, it's just referring recording to like recording with microphone. Because recording, yeah, I like to record, but without microphone. Yeah, I don't love to to record with my microphone on. Because yeah, I'm just a little bit yeah, that's a little bit awkward for me to record with microphone, because I don't like a lot to talk to myself with in a loud voice, and well, loud voice I'm referring to not that loud, loud enough to make it awkward. Just a little bit talk to myself, usually, but in a very low voice, or maybe just literally silent. But yeah, on a moderate voice or in a noisy voice, I don't like to talk to myself in that manner. So that's why I'm not loving to record with the microphone on. And it's crazy time, desert rings time, and I am just to survive. Let me just no, it wouldn't be spider dungeon. It is not desert ruins. Instead, we're playing spider dungeon. It's time to be I don't know how did I manage to survive. I thought I would die because I just jumped way too early, but fortunately I jumped late enough to survive. Oh, you cannot do this to me. You cannot do this to me. Yeah, I'm just trying to not say a lot of words in Spanish, because yeah, that's a habit that I have while I'm just playing. Just saying these words when I'm angry. For example, like no manches and other words. Also swear words. But still, yeah, let's just try to control ourselves and hope we can survive this map Come on. Come on. Oh, you're gonna do this to me. Again. Alright, the thing I'm going to say, the things I should have said when I reached my 1000th daily strike login, it's that I returned to play Crazyblox 2 just the day after I returned to play Roblox. I played Crazyblox 2 for the first time seriously since my return in July 5th, 2020. I have played that game before, but it was on another account, and I haven't played that game since 2018. And fortunately, I could clear my rust a little bit quickly, and I could beat that side facility like a week or two after I returned to play. And it's time for Desert Ruin, so it'll be a little bit of pause to telling that story I'm about to talk, and it's not Desert Ruins time, so yeah, let's still talk about my story, and it is that ¿Qué pasas? Esto, this is not possible, man. How did I screw that thing? I just... yeah, that's just very ashamed. And yeah, I'm just talking about the story. It is that after beating Dark Side Facility, yeah, I was aiming to beat Blue Moon, and I didn't know that they added crazy difficulty, because when I didn't play Roblox, I was literally I literally quit Roblox, and I haven't heard news about Crazyblox 2 and not even Roblox for like that period of time. And now it is time for Desert Ruins. Now it is. And you cannot do this to me! Why? You cannot... Man, I just want Desert Ruins, and then people just stuck both for other maps, although I have done these things many times, so I don't complain a lot. Yeah. Well, hope we can play Desert Ruins right after this match. I know it is going to be a crazy next match, because they have boosted all the way to crazy, but the story is that yeah, I just realized that Blue Moon was way harder than Dark Side Facility, and it was the crazy difficulty. And yeah, I tried to beat that map, and those times I was playing on Xbox, and there was an option that you would just only play with Xbox players, so I decided to enable that that setting, and there were little to no players from Xbox with that option on playing Crazyblox 2, so it was all almost all of the time solo. And yeah, I decided to take advantage on that mode and try to grind Blue Moon until I beat it. And yeah, there were moments where I wanted to give up and not play that map anymore, or maybe I just thought that it would take me like years to beat that map, but as you can see, that wasn't the case, and I bet the Blue Moon like in early August, and now it is Desert Ruins time. Now it is, and now we are about to play the hardest map of Flashskip 2. Come on, yes. Eso. Come on. You can do this game. No. Come on. Keep it going. Well, I'm just a little bit idle, and I'm going to talk to you. And you can. Ah, damn it. Yeah, we're fucked up. Man. That's why you trust. And yeah, after that I have bet all of the Flashskip 2 maps from now. The game was clearly dead, and in August I didn't try. I was playing Flashskip 2 until I leveled up, and then when I leveled up I stopped playing, and then on the next day I started to play once again, and the cycle repeated, and I was doing the thing I couldn't do in that first stint, and it was to make a great daily strike login. At first I wanted to get until the 10 days of that strike, but then I wasn't satisfied for that, and I wanted to extend it more until 100 days, and that's the thing I was doing. Then August came, and I was back to school, and I stopped grinding until I leveled up, and instead I was just playing a little bit. I stopped leveling up every day, and yeah, it was just my cat who wanted to just leave the room, but there's another door, but that cat didn't want to exit on that door, instead exit on the other door. But yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Sorry about that inconvenience, but what I'm talking about, getting back to the topic, is that the game was a little bit dead, and when I went back to school, which was like late August, I was at like level 60, and yeah, I wasn't grinding that thing anymore, and then until September I was at like level 70, I think, and then it came September 21st, 2020, and the storm hit my hometown, and the lights went out, and the lights came back like on the same game, but the internet didn't came back. That unfortunately meant that I was at risk of losing the daily strike login, and we're doing a little bit of a pause because it is going to be Crazy Japan time. I mean Chaos Japan. Damn, I just forgot what was the name, but it is Chaos Japan, and It is copper don't fall. So it's time to suffer. And you know what? I'm going to the pro servers. I'm going to the pro servers. And we are now getting into it, and we're seeing that, yeah, I just did gamble a little bit terribly, and I think there's no way that that the people will boost all the way up in crazy. I want to boost. I want to do the boost. I'm just saving a little bit of gems. I don't know why am I saving gems, but yeah, I'm telling you why am I just saving the gems, and the reason is that I am going to tell you when I am when I just am about to quit the game. And it is max intensity time, and also it is desert ruins time, or maybe not. Now it is, and we are now playing another time desert ruins. Oh, random group patterns. That is not good. Oh, damn it! The first one to die. Oh man, that is just humiliation. I'm ashamed. I'm very ashamed that I was the first to die. Oh man. Getting back to the story, the game was a little bit dead. Why am I saying that thing? I should say that that storm made me a little bit of a risk to lose the strike, and unfortunately it did, because despite moving to moving temporarily to another house, one of my family's house, for like a week or so. Well, it wasn't moving. We had online gaming, and what am I talking? I'm not paying attention of the words I'm just saying. Online classes. It was on the times I was having online classes, and because we needed internet, we moved for like a few hours to that family member's house, and then after that we returned home. And unfortunately I didn't have much time to play FE2, and unfortunately I lost my daily strike login, which was of like 82 days. And yeah, I was a little bit sad. I was about to stop playing that game, but yeah, I didn't want to see the daily strike, and it said 1, and oh man, I'm just a little bit lost. And now I am back once again, getting back to the story. What am I talking? Getting back to the story, I lost my daily strike login, and I began to do that strike on September 30th, 2020. And so in like 2 weeks, my daily strike login, it's going to be 3 years old. And well, you're going to tell me how it's my strike, and it is going obviously alive. Let me check in the chat, in WhatsApp, because someone sent me a message. Now I replied that person. I'm not telling who. And yeah, I just replied on my phone. And getting back to the story, yeah, I decided to just yeah, play and do the strike from zero. And on this time I wanted to go for the 100th daily strike logging once again, and I wanted to just check and be a little bit more sure that strike would last 100 days. And during that period, the game revived, because on November 2020 the game got updated, and for the first time since like 2019 it got a map, not just a map, 2 maps in one day, but they were just I don't know what to say. I just forgot what the word I was trying to say. They just released separately. The difference was like just a few hours, and then it got added another map. Then they added like 2 more maps in October 2020. I mean December 2020, and then one of those maps was Poisonous Chasm, the second Crazy. And yeah, on that map people were doubting if it was way harder than Blue Moon or easier. The thing is that it only took me 10 days, which was a little bit surprising for me. Yeah, I was very happy when I first picked that map. And yeah, I have a screenshot of me beating that map, and well, you can see it there. It was on December 20th, 2020, 5 days before Christmas, and yeah, I was very happy. I thought it would take way more than that amount of days, but yeah, after that I continued with my strike, with my daily strike login, and in early 2021 they got added way more maps. One of them was Magmatic Mines, the first insane that got added since Beneath the Ruins in 2018. Like April 2018, it was when Beneath the Ruins got added, but Magmatic Mines was added after. Magmatic Mines is the next map after Beneath the Ruins in terms of the date that was released, but Magmatic Mines was in like February 2021, and that same period, or maybe it was like late January, they added the bands, so I was a little bit more motivated, but that unfortunately get plummeted when I was just hearing the news that Roblox was just having terrible updates, and it was getting worse and worse, and I think it is getting worse. I don't think well, I'm thinking, but I don't want to go and yeah, and get into that. I don't want to do that anymore. And yeah, I wanted to quit that game, but the strike made me prevent to quit. and then I get into 300 days, which was in July 2021, late July, and yeah, I was trying to commit that I would try to get until the 1000 daily strike login. So it was going to be a really long task, but I decided to do that thing no matter what was going to happen in Roblox. And yeah, despite this platforming game getting worse, I was still continuing with that strike, and yeah, it got all the way up into the 500 days. The game was a little bit dead. It wasn't receiving a lot of updates. It wasn't receiving lots of major updates in that period of time. But I remember when I reached the 500 daily strike login, halfway through the 1000 in February 2022. It was the third year of the strike, but it was the second full year, and yeah, I was committed to continue all the way to the 1000. Unfortunately, on March, it was a terrible month. It was a painful month. The March grind was the main reason why that month was very painful. Yeah, I wanted to get into the leaderboards, and I'm not talking a lot about this thing because I'm focusing more on this game. And the reason I wanted to do the strike, I don't know why I was doing that thing. I don't know, maybe I wanted to get into the leaderboard, or maybe I wanted to get all the way up into the 15th rebirth. I think it was the reason. I wanted to get all the way up into the 15th rebirth, but I was on that time just at like level 30 with just 2 rebirths. And yeah, I knew it was going to be very painful, and yeah, the goal was to get the 15th rebirth, the maximum level, level 115th rebirth. At that time, it was the limit you can get in terms of the level. I wanted to get that thing before 2022 ended, but it was going to be a terrible grind. And 1 week in, and yeah, I started to feel very bad. My heart rate was beginning to rise, and I was getting way more stressed, and also I wasn't getting much sleep. In 2 days, I slept just 4 hours in each of these 2 days. One was on March 5th and 6th, and the other was on a Wednesday. I don't remember exactly which Wednesday, but it was on a Wednesday, and on that Wednesday I woke up at like 2 a.m. after sleeping at 10 p.m. and yeah, it was very painful. I wanted to sleep, but I couldn't. And yeah, the weekend of of March 11th to 30th. It was very painful. At first, I was just trying to get and level up 8 times a day, 8 times, but I decided to lower down to 6 instead of 8. But still, I made very great progress from level 60 all the way up to level 78 on that time. On those 10 days, I leveled up like 43 times. Damn, it was just a lot. And because of that, I got all the way up into the leaderboard for the first time, excluding the first day of the month, because it is very easy. You just need to play Flashcap 2 at midnight UTC. For me, it will be 5 p.m. UTC -7, and just play for a few minutes, and you get into the leaderboard. But no, I started to do the hard way and do it when it was midway through the month, but it was very painful. I wanted to quit that grind, but I was committed, and despite my motivation being terrible, I had the discipline. And well, I'm not going to talk a little bit, but now I'm going to begin to talk about the story once again, because I died in active volcano mines. I wouldn't talk if I was still alive, but I was too late, and there are some people that are just complaining that why it is just explosive buttons in that map. But getting back to the story, it is that I was a little bit stressed, and I did not want to do that thing, and that I think that costed me my mental health, and I was very stressed. I have done a grind before that, before the March grind. I did this December grind, although it was lighter than the March one. It was playing Flashcap 2 until I get the second rebirth before Christmas 2021, and when December began, I was like level 73, so I just needed to level up every day, so it wasn't a lot. Leveling up takes you like an hour and 20 minutes, so I decided to go with it. And well, the main goal, the original one, was to grind on, to get the second rebirth before the year ended, but I decided to get it way earlier and do it before Christmas, and I did it on Christmas Eve. I have a video about it. Later on, I'll make a video about all of my rebirths. So now, getting back to March 2022, I was getting very stressful. On the next weekend, I didn't do that grind of leveling up 6 times. I have some events in my school that they do every year in that period of time, and also I was outside my house for like 3 days, so I couldn't continue with that grind, but still I was still playing. And then after that I went back to it, but unfortunately my motivation was just terrible, and I did not want to play that game, and I was just suffering in that game. I just wanted to stop that game. I wanted to level up to stop that game, and it was because on March 22nd, 2022, the worst day of Roblox happened, and it was that almost all areas got privated, and at first it was a little bit of a glitch, but on this game there weren't a lot of sounds, and yeah, it was just a terrible one that killed all the joy, and yeah, I was very sad and I was suffering a lot, and I decided on that point that after I claimed my 1000th daily strike login, I would quit Roblox and FE2 because of that, and yeah, that made the situation way worse. Still, because I was at like level 90, like March 23rd or 24th or 25th, yeah, the weekend grind was not going to be that terrible, and on Friday I grinded and leveled up like 3 times on that day. I was just aiming to rebirth on Sunday, which was March 27th, but I decided to rebirth for the 3rd time 1 day earlier, on March 26th, when I just leveled up 5 times and I got my 3rd rebirth. Unfortunately, I got a terrible recording, but at least there was some evidence that I rebirthed. I'm trying to get the 4th rebirth right now, but I'm not grinding. It's been 18 months since I rebirthed for the last time. I tried to do the November grind, but I was so traumatized that I did not want to do anymore. And yeah, that's how my discipline got plummeted, because I got PTSD from the grinds. And yeah, I did not want to do that great commitment anymore. I did not want to sacrifice my mental health for these grinds, but maybe I should do, but in other games other than FE2, or maybe in this game. I don't know, I don't want to do that thing anymore. I wanted to grind all the way up into 4th rebirth, and then on June get into the 5th rebirth, but that unfortunately didn't get, well, I wouldn't say unfortunately. And going back in time, in October, they added 2 crazes. At that time I was way better at the game, and fortunately these maps only took me just a few days, less than a week, to beat those maps. And yeah, I thought that I was one of the best players of the main FE2, but yeah, what would I think about that thing? Because the best players of FE2 are the ones that play community maps, and there are maps in that game that are extremely harder than the maps I did back in those times. Maybe were harder than Desert Ruins. Yeah. Going back in time, in January, I was just continuing my grind until February, when I returned home after being outside of the city for like 3 days. I just found out that FE2 got updated and they added 3 crazies, and that's when the highlighted maps began. And yeah, I decided to try to beat those maps. Unfortunately, I let off the guard and I took it for granted. I thought they were easier, but I just realized that they were way harder than I expected. Mars Station, one of the 3 crazies, I bet in just 21 tries, which was way more tries than I expected to beat. And that's the map we are about to play. And Active Volcano Mines, the reason why I bet that map is because it got permanented in March, but unfortunately Desert Ruins didn't, and that's why I did not beat the map. And yeah, I'm trying to beat this, that map in the future. And that, why? Man, I just cannot play that map. I don't know what am I missing. Hope you have heard, but I just covered my mouth with my cards. But getting back to the story, yeah, I gave up Desert Ruins after grinding like 2 hours in total. I gave up and I decided to move on with the highlighted maps. And March 8th, I bet Active Volcano Mines for the first time after 64 tries, the hardest map I bet. And yeah, the game is now very alive with the highlighted maps. And yeah, I decided to continue on and get until the 1000th daily strike login, and there we have it. We are on day 1075, and yeah, that is it for the story of me playing FE2, but with the second stint. So, well, hope you guys have enjoyed my story. Meanwhile, let's just continue to play the game. I don't know, maybe I should stop recording this because that'll be it for today. I don't know, maybe when we hit another crazy and survive it, or maybe just play that crazy if it's Desert Ruins or Summer Jane Coastland or Barling Junkyard or Mars Station. So yeah, if you were for the story, that'll be it. And well, that was it for the story. Hope you have enjoyed the story. And meanwhile, let's play the last map of this video, and it is going to be Case Japan. Let's focus. There, I just slide. I don't have much grip. I don't have much grip. Much grip. I don't know. I just jumped way too early, or maybe I don't know, but that'll be it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this video, and see you guys. I wouldn't say in the next episode, in my next video, because I would mean in my next video that I'll see you guys, but I don't know. Maybe that will be the final episode, really the final episode of this series of Let's Play FE2. So hope you guys enjoyed this maybe penultimate episode. So have a nice day. Goodbye.